2003 between these two teams, and the third in a row, with the last 2 years being played at Farley as Dubuque County Highway 136 battle. As these two teams and players, coaches, they all know each other well, Bill Logan. And here we are again tonight for another chapter in this long and storied tradition of Beckman and Cascade baseball. And Exide Field at the Beckman Complex, the venue here tonight.
Yeah, these two teams know each other probably like it's A squad versus B squad type thing. I mean, they know each other that well. Going to play against each other probably as long as they can hardly walk. And neither one of these teams, if there's one team that they do not want to lose to, it's each other in this rivalry, and it's been that way for as long as I can remember, and it probably always will be. And that's great for high school athletics when you can have that kind of a rivalry. And for the most part, year in and year out, pretty darn competitive, and that's what you like to see in this situation.
Yes, indeed. In the 17 meetings since 2007, Beckman leads the series 12-5. Talked about with the neutral at Farley the last 2 years, 1-1, as last year 2-1 Beckman with the win, getting to their 17th state tournament. They look for 18 tonight, as Cascade won 2 years ago 10-0 in 6 innings at Farley in 2015. The Cougars have been to state 4 times. They're looking for number 5 tonight, and as I said, 17 in the history of Beckman baseball since the first title back in 1968, and only 2 years into the school at Beckman High School was around in Dyersville, as Beckman has a 27-12 state tournament record, 1-4 state tournament records for the Cascade Cougars. These two teams get closer to the first pitch here tonight. It's Beckman, it's Cascade, and you're listening to it right here from KMCH Sports.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. Go teams!
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all of your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to wide drops, they've got you covered. Call Crop Production Services in Winthrop, 319-935-3481.
Back at Exide Field inside the Beckman Sports Complex here in Manchester. John Swisher, Bill Logan, glad to have you along on this Tuesday night. Paul Glazer back in the studios on Mix 94.7 KMCH on East Main Street here in Manchester as we get ready for this one, Beckman and Cascade. The Cougars coming in with a road record of 13-2. 13-6 is Beckman's contest on the road away from their home diamond this year against ranked teams. Beckman has played 4 ranked opponents, 1-5 record coming in. Cascade 5 ranked opponents, a 2-3 mark. In the River Valley Conference, the Cougars were tied for second in the North Division at 7-3, tied for second with Northeast behind Monticello, who won their first title since 1966. So second of 7 teams in the North River Valley Conference overall. They were 4th place with a record of 13-5. For Beckman in the East Division, second to Western Dubuque with 11-3 mark, as the Bobcats won their first WAMAC Conference title since 2006. The WAMAC Conference overall, the Blazers were 24-9. As head coach Tom Jink Jr. of course, diagnosed with brain cancer in December. It's been a Team Jink inspired theme for these Beckman kids playing without their head coach, varsity head coach for the first time in their career. Fred Martin has filled in that gap as the interim head coach. The longtime assistant coach, been here 16 years at Beckman as assistant coach. Him and Connor Klosterman acting as the co-head coaches. Connor coaches third. Fred Martin, the acting head coach, as Coach Fred Martin, 1974 grad of West Delaware High School, Manchester native. Fellow you know very well, Bill, and a position that he didn't want to be put in this year. Of course, his longtime friend and coaching partner, Tom Jink Jr., as he'd much rather have TJ with him, and they're all he's on his mind all the time, and they talk a lot throughout the season, talk daily. Coach Martin, Coach Klosterman talking with Coach Tom Jink Jr., but just not the same as it has been and what has been his 43rd season here, and he's still on the players' minds. They go and see him throughout the last a few months here of this season, and it's good that they are staying up with him, and he's able to still relate with them and talk baseball and talk life as well. And it's been a learning experience, I'm sure, for everybody involved in this terrible disease that has struck the Beckman baseball family.
Well, it is, and I've grown up with Freddie. I've known him for over 50 years, and there's no way he would ever be a head coach of anything. He's just doing it out of respect that he has for Tom Jink Jr. and trying to carry on the legacy that everybody in Northeast Iowa and even the state of Iowa knows that Coach Jink has done over there with the Beckman program for all those years. And Freddie just does it out of pure respect. He's got more respect for the game of baseball than a lot of kids even understand. And Freddie's a different communicator. If you could hear what he's thinking, you're probably okay. But he's not real good at communicating what he's thinking, and that's just Freddie, and that's probably a good thing half the time.
Those are the start of the stories that he told me the other night that he didn't want you to bring up.
I know. I'm telling you, we could tell stories on each other, and we'd have to get ready to go to church on Sunday.
And it would take that long. And I'm glad you've shared some of it off the air. And I told him that in him and his wife the other night as we were sitting at an hour and 36-minute rain delay last week. And as that was the night before, the Blazers took down walk-on. The meeting at the home plate, West Delaware head coach Nate Lahr, whose team got beat last night here to Wahlert 2-1, is out there going over the ground rules with the three umpires and the two head coaches. Roman Hummel of the Cascade Cougars in his 8th season, 226 wins, 70 losses. And then the three umpires here tonight assigned by the Iowa High School Association: Jeff Horst out of Clinton, Rich Madsen out of Clinton as well. Both are familiar with Substate contests and have been to the state tournament. Kevin Mosier, his first Substate contest, as Kevin Mosier is a 1984 graduate of Maquoketa Valley High School in Delhi. He's a Atkins native now, as his kids went to Benton Community. So get ready for this Class 2A Substate 4 final. We'll back to set the lineups next right here from KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
John and Bill back with you as we set the starting lineups for this one. Beckman and Cascade for the Blazers, the visitors, both teams with the seeds of the respective, the high seeds of the respective district, but because Cascade won the home field advantage, they won the home field because they beat the Blazers in that one meeting so far this year. It was a 7-4 victory for the Cascade Cougars in Cascade back on Friday night, June 16th. Colin Kelker will lead things off, the left fielder For Beckman, Riley LeGrand plays second base and bats second. Joel Vasky, the catcher. Jackson Bennett, the pitcher, on the mound for Beckman, batting fourth. Sam Stelkin batting fifth, the center fielder. Brock Marbach is the first baseman. C.J. McDermott is the shortstop, batting seventh. Sam Overbrock in DH, batting eighth. Mark Brown, the right fielder, in the ninth position. For Cascade, the Simons roam the outfield. Brock in left, Dillon in right, and Bryce in center. Around the infield, Reed Rush. Also, Derek Kopis, the second baseman, Will Rolling, and the first baseman, Ben Steckline. Evan Knepper is the catcher, being bat for by the DH, Logan Otting, and the pitcher on the mound, Gannon O'Brien. It's Beckman and Cascade, a top 10 matchup for this Class 2A Substate 4 final, and we're back to bring it to you right after this from KMCH Sports.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaching staff the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
And welcome back in to Exide Field at the Beckman Sports Complex tonight as the Beckman Blazers and the Cascade Cougars get ready for this Substate 4 final here tonight as the Cougars are out on the diamond, ready for defense in the top of this first inning is Beckman with the Colin Kilker leading things off as the left fielder, Riley LeGrand and Joel Vasky, the first 3 batters for the Beckman offense. As we did have a rain system move through, luckily it's going to stay to the south of us. A big dark cloud just to the south. It did cool off here before game time as the wind picked up, gusts about 10 miles per hour. But 88 degrees, 93 feel like for that breeze moved in as 10 miles an hour out of the southwest now. Humidity was sitting at 64%. Down at Cedar Rapids Prairie, where North Lynn is taking on Iowa Mennonite. The Lynx try to get to the state tournament for the second time in 3 seasons as that game is being pushed back till 7:45 tonight because of the rain that moved through the Cedar Rapids area. Thank goodness Cedar Rapids Prairie has a Major League Baseball-like tarp, and otherwise they would not be playing tonight at Cedar Rapids Prairie. So they got the tarp on, and they are able to push it back to 7:45. They're expecting to start there tonight for Northland. So once that game gets going, we'll give you updates as the Lynx try to get back to state with their 40-2 record, taking on Iowa Mennonite tonight. As Colin Kelker will start things off for the Beckman Blazers against the pitcher Gannon O'Brien, the junior for Cascade. And we are underway. First pitch is a strike right over the middle of the plate at 7:04 here tonight on this beautiful Tuesday night for baseball. Gannon O'Brien, his 6th start of the season, a 5-0 record, 29 1/3 innings pitched. As the second one is a ball downstairs in the dirt for ball 1-1 the count. 21 hits against O'Brien, 4 runs against, 3 earned runs, a 0.72 ERA. He's walked 7, hit none, 31 Ks, and opponents are hitting 171 against him. The 1-1 is hit into center field. Coming on is Simon, and putting away is the center fielder, Bryce Simon, for the F8 out. number 1 off the bat of Colin Kelker.
And for Cascade, that's a good way to start. Is make sure you get that leadoff batter out. Don't let him get on base, get things going, kind of set the tone. So for Cascade, good job getting that leadoff runner out.
As it brings up Riley LeGrand now. LeGrand, the senior, one of the 8 seniors on this team, 26 on the roster, 14 juniors, 4 sophomores, a strike there, 1-1 the count to Riley LeGrand. Outside and high there for a ball. We're even 1 ball and 1 strike. LeGrand coming in a .458 hitter on the season. As he's ready for the 1-1, it's fouled left side on the play for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes here with 1 out. We're in the top of the first inning. Beckman and Cascade meeting for the 3rd Substate final in a row. Last 2 years in Farley. 2 years ago, a crowd of 800 people in this ball game, but 250 to 300 were Cascade softball fans. They were at the state tournaments. They were missing a few that night. Last year, they had a count of 987 fans that went to Farley for this contest as a 1-2 count. Crowd not that much here tonight, it doesn't appear, but it's still a very, very good crowd, and one of the bigger ones this field has seen in its days. As the 1-2 on the way, popped up left side. The left fielder, Simon, going over towards the line in foul territory, not able to make the play. A foul ball. Great hustle by the left fielder there for the Cougars, Brock Simon. As the batter LeGrand stands back in, 1-2 count.
Yeah, my guess is from looking at it, probably 750 maybe is be a guess. 450 in the bleachers behind it, and there's some bleachers down each side. Lots of lawn chairs clear out around the left field fence out to the scoreboard.
LeGrand stands back in, hits this one to right center field. And that ball is gone, no doubt about it, as it lands up on the street. Out at right center field. Bounced on the hillside and lands on the street. The home run by Riley LeGrand, and the Blazers lead this game 1-0 on a solo shot for Beckman.
Yeah, that's just his 2nd home run of the year. 20 minutes ago, we were talking about that pitchers don't want to pitch right now because the wind was blowing really strong. Well, a little bit out towards right center field right now, but that was well hit. That was going to be at least a double off the bat. Then it just kind of kept carrying. But that's the kind of start for the Blazers. You want to score right off the bat and top that first inning.
Brings up Joel Vasky now. Junior catcher settling in. 1 out, 1-0 Beckman. There's a ball outside in the dirt. Swung through it, did Vasky for strike 1, 0-1 the count. Jackson Bennett awaits on deck for the Blazers. This pitch is grounded left side. Kopitz comes up, fires to first, and the put out 6-3 ground out for out number 2. It's 2 away here in this
the pitcher,
top of the first inning. Jackson Bennett will stand in now. Sam Stunkin on deck. As O'Brien, the pitcher, with a ball outside in the dirt for ball 1, 1-0 the count. Roman Hummel, the 8th season head coach for Cascade, 226 wins, 70 losses. The 1999 grad of Cascade, I should say, went to Kirkwood, played baseball for the Eagles in the early 2000s. 3rd most hits in the program of Cascade baseball, 5th all-time, and runs batted in is Roman Hummel, a very good hitter, an athlete in his day. This one is skied deep right field. Dylan Simon going back just shy of the warning track will haul it in. The F9 for out number 3. That sends us to the bottom of the first with Beckman leading this game 1-0. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Welcome back in Exide Field, bottom of the first inning. 1-0 Beckman with the home run. Riley LeGrand getting the team's 13th dinger of the year, his second. And the bottom of the first, Jackson Bennett, the hard-throwing right-hander here for Beckman, the junior. Coming in here, his 8th start. 5-0 record, 37 innings pitch, 2 saves, 1.32 ERA for Jackson Bennett, 2-0 the count. Here to the Cascade batter, Bryce Simon. This one is flown deep to left field, twisting and turning, able to make the catch in left field is Kelker for the F7 for out number 1. We talked about that breeze having a factor when we first got here earlier tonight. Very humid and no breeze to speak of as it's picked up with that storm system. The rain that moved through down south is delaying the Northland game at Cedar Rapids Prairie tonight. Dylan Simon will stand in. And there's a strike. 0-1 the count here to Dylan Simon. Dylan comes in, a senior, 29 runs, 30 hits, 12 runs batted in, a 400 hitter. And strike 2 there, 0-2 the count here to Simon. 1 out, bottom of the first, 1-0 Beckman with the lead.
And the wind will be a little tricky because right now the flags aren't blowing too bad, but then every once in a while they're standing kind of straight out, so it's kind of some gusts every once in a while. So outfielders really have to pay attention to that.
Ball there after 2 strikes. 1-2 the count here to Simon. Jackson Bennett ready for the 1-2. It's outside, swung on. Simon cannot get a piece of that one. He goes down swinging for out number 2, and it brings up Gannon O'Brien now, the pitcher for the Cougars. O'Brien, the junior, scored 28 times, 33 hits, second most on the team, 32 runs driven in. That's the most on the team, and 423 average, second best. As there's a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. On the count here to Gannon O'Brien. Third batter in this Cougar lineup. Ben Steckline bats 4th. And is on deck. There's a ball inside off the plate. Counts even now at 1-1. 2 down here in this bottom of inning number 1. This one's fouled up and out of play. Right side for strike 2. 1-2 the count to Gannon O'Brien. Beckman in their 27th Substate game since 1968. And there's a ball that goes helmet high above O'Brien to the backstop. 17-9 the record in Substate games for the Beckman Blazers. This is their 7th in a row since 2011, 4-2 record. So their 7th in 8 seasons. Did not go to one in 2010. There's a ball up and in for ball 3 over full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is the 3rd in a row and 4th since 2010 for Cascade. And the 3-2 is grounded left side, going to be a foul ball. Bounces past the bag in foul territory as Seamus O'Connor gave chase. For Beckman defensively, Kelker, Stelkin, and Brown left to right. O'Connor, McDermott, LeGrand, and Marbach across the infield. Vasky, the catcher, and Bennett on the mound. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down here in the last of inning number 1. 1-0 Beckman has the lead. The 3-2 swung on, up and in, and goes down swinging O'Brien for the 3rd out. We go to the 2nd. 1-0 Blazers. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods store in Monticello.
Peace of mind. That's what high-tech communications can provide for you with a security system and video surveillance system for your business. You may also be eligible for a discount on your business insurance. Doesn't it make sense to see what high-tech communications can do for your business? High-tech communications, changing your world with technology.
Wolfco Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service generic generators and renewable energy systems. For all your electrical sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfco Electric at 563-922-2395.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. Go teams!
Welcome back in. Top of the 2nd inning is here. Beckman leads this game 1-0 on a solo homer by Riley LeGrand at the top of the 1st inning. Beckman, the visitors here tonight. Sam Stelkin will lead things off now. Stelkin, one of the seniors, hitting around .394. As there is a strike on the outside corner after ball. We're even out. 1-1 the count to Sam Stelkin. The Stelkin, Marbach, and McDermott. 5-6-7 due up against Kennan O'Brien here at the top of inning number 2. Here's a chopper left side, backing up on it, and it got too much of him and gets by him into the outfield grass there. Kopis, as Stelkin will be on first base after the first error of the game.
Yeah, it's one of those cardinal sins when you're on the infield. As soon as you start backing up, it's probably going to eat you up. And he's backing up trying to catch a hop, and didn't get the right hop for him, and it just kind of ate him up. But Beckman, that's what you want to do is get that leadoff run, no matter what it takes. Now we'll see what kind of strategy plays out here.
Marbach, the sophomore, first baseman standing in, showing bunt, pulling back, taking for a ball outside off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to Marbach.
Marbach 4 sacrifice bunts on the year. Team has 38, so averaging about 1 per game.
Comes in a .407 hitter. A throw over, getting back in time is Stelkin at first.
Marbach batting .412 on the year, 35 hits and 85 at-bats, 8 doubles, no triples, home runs, 15 RBIs.
Showing bunt again. Puts it down, but foul. And we're even 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he was anxious to bunt that, and that pitch was probably going to be high out of the strike zone and didn't have the bat level, had a kind of 45-degree angle and didn't get a good angle to bunt it. And goes foul, so see if he can execute it again here if he chose to do it again.
Back in and ready to throw over first. Diving back in head first is Stelkin at first base. 1-0 Beckman here, the top of inning number 2, the 1-1. All the way from O'Brien. It's bunted right side. O'Brien gets off the mound, able to throw it to first. First baseman Steckline there. The 1-3 put out. The sacrifice bunt by Marbach for out number 1. Stelkin moves to second and brings up C.J. McDermott now.
Yeah, that's textbook sacrifice bunt there by Marbuck. Did a nice job getting it down, gave himself up, and got the runner over to second with one out. And Dawkins got a lot of speed out there, so if they can get something going, he's got the speed.
Ball off the plate there for ball one. 1-0 the count. Here to C.J. McDermott.
Fourth in the lineup and run scored. And McDermott batting .208 on your 15 hits and 72 at bats.
1-0 is hit into center field. Coming on Simon. It hops over his head, takes a wicked bounce, and rolls all the way to the warning track. One will score for sure with Stelkin. And the runner going all the way to third is C.J. McDermott, as that took a nasty hop over the head of Bryce Simon. Blazers lead 2-0 here, 1 out in the top of the second inning.
Yeah, that was a wild and helpless feeling out there for Simon. He came in and he was going to try to make sure that, that the runner from second was not going to be able to score. So he did a good, aggressive job of coming in. He was going to play it on one hop, but then that one hop really took a hop over his head and all the way to center field. And by the time he went and retrieved it, McDermott cleared over to third base.
C.J. McDermott. This is second triple of the year on that. His 15th hit. Standing in is Sam Oberbrockling, now the DH. Runner on third, 2-0 Blazers. 1 out here in the top of the second. This one is skied left side, going to be out of play. 1-1 the count.
Cascade infield all in on the cut of the grass, trailing 2-0 already here in the second inning. They do not want to give up any more runs if possible, so they're going to try to cut that run off on the infield.
O'Brien ready to 1-1. It was up and out for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here to Sam Oberbrockling, number 8 hitter in the lineup for Beckman. Fourth batter this inning. 2-1. The bat flies into the dugout. So hopefully everybody's okay. As coaches, Coach D'Souza and Coach Hummel, doing a dance to get out of the way of that bat. Is losing the handle of it is Oberbrockling as he swung and missed on that one. 2-1 the count.
And the umpires and I were out here early, and they were both talking about how there's no fence in front of the dugout, and they thought, anybody ever get hit? And I said, no, not that I'm aware of. But now they did with a bat, and I think that's the first time I've ever seen a bat go flying in there.
2-2 is outside in the dirt for ball 3. Full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 down in the top of the second. Beckman has scored 1 run in each of the first 2 innings. 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the second. The 3-2 from O'Brien is lifted in the air right side out of play, and we'll do the 3-2 all over again.
Yeah, he's just trying to get that ball in play, hit it hard somewhere, and hopefully not right at one of the infielders. But when they're playing in like that, you get some different angles here as a batter.
3-2 on the way, lifted behind home plate. Going to get out of play into the netting in front of us, and 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 down. Runner on third. Here in this top of the second inning. Home run by LeGrand in the first. A triple after Stelkin reached on an error to score their second run here earlier in the second inning. There's a ground ball left side. Kopis has it, checks the runner, fires a strike to first. The 6-3 ground out for out number 2. McDermott has to hold at third, and it brings up Mark Brown now. Brown, the number 9 batter. 5th hitter this inning for the Beckman offense. Runner on third base and 2 away. Top of the second, 2-0 Beckman.
And that's why Cascade came in on that. Had he been staying back where he's playing right now, that runner from third probably could have scored. And maybe that runner first got an infield hit because it wasn't sharply hit, but saved a run.
Here's a strike. Held high, outer half, strike 1. 0-1 the count with 2 down. And the 0-1 on the way. It's lifted in the air right side out of play. 0-2 the count. Other Class 2A Substate finals tonight. Number 3, Wilton at 26-6, taking on number 9, Iowa City Regina at 26-7. 2 River Valley Conference South Division opponents there battling it out. There's a little popper left side. The shortstop, Kopis, comes on and puts it away. Pop out for out number 3, but not before Beckman scores another run, and they lead 2-0. To the bottom of the second we go. This is Class 2A area Substate baseball from KMCH Sports.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all of your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to wide drops, they've got you covered. Call Crop Production Services in Winthrop, 319-935-3481.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
John and Bill back with you. Bottom of inning number 2, 4-5-6 for the Cougars slated. Steckline, Otting, and Simon. As 1-1 the count here to Ben Steckline, the first baseman for Cascade. Steckline is one of the 3 seniors on this roster. Headed to Mount Mercy to play baseball at the college level next year. Fouls this one up and out of play. Right side, 1-2 the count. Here to Steckline. From the right arm of Jackson Bennett, the 1-2 outside, too far for ball 2, or even 2-2. Steckline, 21 runs, 23 hits, and 83 at bats. 25 runs batted in, third most on the team as he fouls this one up and out of play. 2-2 the count. 277 hitter, walking the second most on the team. Steckline with 21 on base percentage of 426 as he stands back in, ready for the 2-2 from Jackson Bennett. Curveball outside, just a tad off the plate for ball 3, says home plate umpire Jeff Horst. And we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Logan Otting, the DH, waiting in the on-deck circle for the Cougars, who trailed 2-0 here. And there's a pitch up and in, and going to first base, dead ball. Got the jersey of Steckline. He will make his way to first. Logan Otting, the DH, now in there.
Yeah, that was a nice job coming from behind in the count there to work that hit by pitch, get on base. First base run of the game for Cascade, but more importantly for them, get that momentum going back here a little bit. They've given up a run in each inning here so far. Not had a base runner here, so that's the way to start the inning off if you're a Cascade Cougar fan.
Logan Otting takes the ball up and in, a sophomore. 12 runs, 15 hits, 11 runs batted in, a 405 average. 1-0 the count here to Otting, the designated hitter for Evan Knipper. There's a ball right side on the play. We're even now 1-1.
One sacrifice on the bunt. They've got 33, so neither one of these teams are bunt heavy in that sacrifice situation. Each of them having about 1 a game.
The 1-1 on the way. Lifted in the air left side. Little popper into shallow center field. Back going to center field, and McDermott will haul it in. The pop out to the shortstop for out. Number 1, Brock Simon, coming in now. The runner on first and 1 away. 2 strikeouts off the arm of Jackson Bennett, putting the Blazer pitching staff at 300 strikeouts on the season, and they're number 1 in Class 2A in that category. As a runner on first base, Steckline, Brock Simon standing in. There is a strike on the inside corner. On the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Simon. Reed Roush on deck for the Cougars here, who trailed 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Off speed pitch. Nasty there. Simon swung through that one as it dipped down off the right arm of Bennett. 0-2 the count. 1 away. Runner on first base. Simon back in and ready. The 0-2 on the way outside, too far for a ball. 1-2 the count. Other Class 2A Substate games tonight. Number 1, New Hampton taking on Denver. Hampton is 32-2. Denver 17-14. Trainer and Tri-Center, Van Meter and West Marshall, Woodward Granger and Centerville. Swing and a miss, an off-speed pitch, tailing away. Simon comes up empty for the strikeout. Out number 2 brings up Reed Roush now for City and Carroll Kemper Catholic and Cherokee and Esterville Lincoln Central, the other class 2A Substate finals going on around the state tonight. As in comes Reed Roush, the third baseman. Skies this one right side, going to be out of play for strike 1, 0-1 to count. Here to Roush as another one of the sophomores. 14 runs, 11 hits, 7 runs batted in, 282 hitter. Roush, another member of the Cascade State basketball team. Last winter, there's a strike that dipped in, fooled Roush that time for strike 2, 0-2 the count.
Yeah, Bennett's done a nice job of mixing that off-speed curveball in there, and for the most part, he's throwing strikes on. When he's not, it's breaking out of the zone, and it's gotten a couple strikeouts with guys going after pitches that probably broke out of the zone.
There's a ball there, 1-2 the count to Roush. 7th hitter in the lineup, 4th batter this inning for Cascade. A hit batter, a pop out, and a strikeout so far. 1 on, 2 down. The 1-2 on the way outside, bouncing in the dirt. A shot by Vasky, stopping that one, keeping it in front of him. And it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, saved a wild pitch there and getting that runner over in the scoring position. So, depending upon what Roush does here, possibly saved themselves a run there. So, did a nice job of shifting his weight and getting out of there, that catcher's box, and blocking it.
2-2 from Bennett. On the way, outside, swinging and missing. Chasing it out the plate. Roush comes up empty for the third out. We go to the third. 2-0 Beckman. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Back into Manchester. Top of the third inning is here. Top of the order for the Blazers, who are up Kelker, LeGrand, and Vasky. Beckman leads this game 2-0. Kelker flying out to Simon in center, his first time up in inning number 1. And the 1-0 from Gannon O'Brien is a strike at the outside corner, above the knees, and we're even 1-1. Well, it's 1A Substate Finals tonight. Told you about number 1, one of our area coverage teams. Our only other one besides these two season back at the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Northland delayed down in Cedar Rapids because of the rainstorm. Went through down near 380 in the Cedar Rapids area about an hour and a half ago. There is a ball upstairs, and we're even 2-2. Cedar Rapids Prairie thankfully has a Major League Baseball type tarp. They're able to get that on the field, and they'll be playing baseball tonight. Expect to get started at 7:45 tonight as Northland takes on Iowa Mennonite. The Lynx at 40-2, Iowa Mennonite 14-9. Northland trying to get back to state for the second time in 3 seasons. Mason City Newman and Bishop Garrigan also playing a 1A Substate tonight. West Sioux and Remsen St. Mary's. And there's a strikeout as Kelker goes down for out number 1. Other Class 1A Substate games, Lisbon. Number 6, Lisbon at 30-5 takes on Burlington Notre Dame. 16-7, Martinsdale, St. Mary's, and Colfax Mingo. Council Bluffs, St. Albert, and CAM. Also Akron Westfield and Coon Rapids Bayard all playing in 1A Substate contest tonight. 0-1 the count to Riley LeGrand, who hit that solo shot to right center field his first time up. This one is a hard laser right side past the efforting Steck line into right field. The base hit by LeGrand. His second hit of the night, the third for the Blazer offense.
Yeah, and that was a premonition there when I pointed to that youngster down there in that Dodger shirt. Remember what number he had on the back of there?
No, I don't. It's not a Cub jersey, so I don't care. Runner on first, nobody down. Runner on first, nobody down. One out, I should say, and runner on first here in this third inning. Jackson Bennett waiting on deck. Joel Vasky grounded out his last time up. Vasky grounded out to Kopis at short. Good lead over at first is LeGrand. Steckline holding them on. And the pitch is a strike over the outside corner for strike one. 0-1 the count to Vasky. Comes in at .414 hitter on the season, leading home run getter for the Beckman offense with 8 of the 13 they've hit. And the 0-1 from O'Brien is grounded left side in the hole into left field. Fourth base hit of the night for the Blazer offense. LeGrand is on second. Vasky will find himself at first base. And time is being called for a courtesy runner.
They shook him off, though. You're going to stay out there for right now.
Time was called. And now they're not going to have him. Vasky wants to run at first base with LeGrand at second.
That was just a good piece of hitting right there. Pitch fooled him a little bit. Just reached out, got enough of it to drive it past third baseman Reed Roush out in the left field.
Jackson Bennett flew out to Simon in right. There's a ball outside for ball one. 1-0 the count. Here to Jackson Bennett. 2-0 Blazers lead. We're in the top of the third inning. Stelkin awaits on deck. Bennett ready for the 1-0 pitch from O'Brien. That's a ball off the plate outside for ball two. 2-0 the count here to Jackson Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett can really, with this count, look for something that right to his choosing right here, being ahead in that count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit into left center field. A base hit. 1 run at least will score. Jackson Bennett helps himself out and gives a 3-0 lead now for his team. They 1 out. RBI double off the bat of Jackson Bennett.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of hitting the ball hard and right where there's not a lot of Cougars right now. They're doing a good job of scoring that ball up. 5 hits already, and all 5 of them were fairly well hit, too. A couple extra base hits, and now this inning, a couple sharp singles and a double. He's going to make a pitching change right off the bat here.
Coach Hummel out, and we'll tell you about the new Cascade pitcher when we come back. Blazers up 3-0, 1 down here in the third. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
And back in, top of the third, first pitching change of the night as the Blazers threatening runners on second and third. They've scored one, lead 3-0. Harris Huffman is the new pitcher, the sophomore. And there's a strike taken for strike one, 0-1 to count to Sam Stelkin, who reached on an error and scored the second run of the game, and that one-run second inning for the Blazers. A 1-1 to count. Runners on second and third, one away. Outside, too far for a ball, 1-1 to count.
Yeah, Huffman going to come in here and have to shut them down now. It's behind 3-0. He can't afford to be giving up any more runs.
As the 1-1 is skied left side, coming on is Brock Simon, the left fielder. A fake tag up and a good throw in, cut off. There by Gannon O'Brien, who moved to third base now after starting this game on the mound. So the F7 for out number 2 brings up Brock Marbach now. Harris Huffman, his 8th appearance, a 2-0 record, 28 in the third innings pitch. He's got 1 save, 17 hits against him, 3 runs against. Ball misses upstairs there for ball 1, 1-0 the count. That's 3 earned runs, a 0.74 ERA for Huffman, 7 walks, 4 hit batters, 25 Ks. Opponents are hitting 148 against them. The 1-0 up and in for ball 2, 2-0 the count to Marbach, who had a sacrifice. Won his first time up in the second inning. Runner on second and third here for the Blazers. 2 outs, 3-0. There is a ground ball, backhanded stab by Kopis. A throw across and did not get his man. Beckman scores their 4th run of the game, second this inning. And they lead 4-0 with runners on first and third, 2 away.
Yeah, Kopis went to his right, picked it up, but when he got it, he kind of stumbled a little bit, and that was just enough to be able to allow Marbach to get up to first base for that infield base hit, drive in the 4th run of the game here.
Runner on third. It's Bennett's courtesy runner. As runner on first is Marbach with C.J. McDermott standing in. Breaking ball. The outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count here to McDermott. As the 0-1 to McDermott from Huffman on the way upstairs, shoulder high for ball 1. We're even 1-1.
Cody Feldman, the courtesy runner down third.
Feldman, the courtesy runner for Jackson Bennett. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Chase one letter high. McDermott comes up empty. Strike 2, 1-2 the count.
Well, there goes the runner from first. Now they got him kind of in a rundown. See what they do with that runner at third.
First and third, the second baseman rolling, running him all the way back, and getting back to the bag is Marbach. So the Blazers tried to see what they would get the Cougar defense to do, and Cougars executed perfectly by the second baseman rolling there.
Yeah, he wasn't going to allow that runner at third to go anywhere. I don't think he even took more than 1 step.
1-2 is fouled back to the fence right side. Home plate. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You didn't get the out, but you didn't give up the run, so it's probably a good play there when you're trailing by 4.
Runners on first and third, 2 away in the top of the third. Blazers lead 4-0. The 1-2 outside, too far for ball 2. We're even 2-2. This Class 2A Substate 4 final 40 minutes old here tonight. Blazers a 4-0 lead to 2-2 from Huffman. On the way, and it's right on the outside corner at the knees. Good 0-2 pitch. McDermott goes down looking for out number 3. Beckman tacks on 2. We go to the bottom of the third. 4-0 Blazers. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaching staff the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Back inside the Beckman Sports Complex, overlooking Exide Field. John and Bill with you for the Substate 4 final as Beckman leads 4-0. Will Rolling stands in and takes a strike of the outside corner. Jackson Bennett. Blazers up 4-0 here, trying to get back to state for the 18th time in program history since 1968. As Cascade trying to get there for the 5th time in baseball program history. 1-1 the count here to Will Rolling. The 1-1 is outside too far for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Just one runner so far is on a hit batter by Jackson Bennett for the Cougar offense. Here at the bottom of the third, there's a swing, went too far around. There's a tennis ball coming on the field from foul territory. Some kids playing with the tennis ball back behind the first base dugout.
I was just looking at before. They were throwing it off the back.
And they're all pointing at each other.
Yeah,
they weren't the one to do it. As Dad will come sprinting from the bleachers. 2-2 the count. There's a ball in the dirt. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire, Kevin Mosier, on the appeal from the home plate umpire, Jeff Horst. As ball 3 it is. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Will Rolling. Derek Kopis on deck. 8-9-1, Rolling, Kopis, and Simon. As a 3-2, another swing. It looked like a pretty good pitch, though. Around bell high, went too far to Rolling anyway. As the swinging strikeout for out number 1, the 5th of the game, taken by Jackson Bennett. Derek Kopis will be standing in the 9th spot here, the shortstop. Kopis, a junior, 15 runs, 21 hits, 16 runs batted in, a .284 hitter. Ball there, 1-0 the count.
Yeah, and Jackson Bennett's probably having as good a game as he could have ever envisioned, coming over here knowing that he was probably going to throw tonight. He just goes, I'm just going to go out there, throw strikes, do my thing, let the team play defense behind me, and so far everything's working probably just as he had mentally prepared himself.
Oh, the count. Here's to Kopis. Up and in for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes now. Back in is Kopis ready. The pitch is a ball off a strike call, a late strike call on the inside corner at the knees. 4 strike 1, 3-1 the count. Here to Derek Kopis. There's a hard hit down the line. That's going to be a fair ball. Bounces inside the bag down the third base line. Fair ball it is. As Kopis has the first hit of the game, the no-no is off the board for Jackson Bennett. With 1 out here, runner on. And the top of the order for Cascade comes up.
Yeah, that's a good job by Kelker on left field to keep that to a single as well. That was right down the line. That's probably about as close to the line staying fair as you could get it to. More importantly, a 1-out single brings up that top of the order. Now see if they can adjust here the second time through the lineup.
One down, runner on first. Bryce Simon flied out to left his first time. Here's a pitch. He gets by Vasky, the catcher, and going into second base will be Derek Kopis. On the wild pitch there, first one of those we've seen in the contest. Simon will stand back in with a 1-0 count.
It looked to me like from the reaction of the catcher there, he got a different pitch than what he thought he had called for. I think he threw a little breaking ball when maybe he called a fastball and he didn't get down on it. He pitched low in the dirt.
Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here to Bryce Simon. Bryce, the senior.
Called by the catcher. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher here now.
Vasky having a word with Jackson Bennett as Bryce Simon, the senior, headed to Southeastern to play college ball next year. 2-0 the count. One down. Runner on second base. It's 4-0 Blazers with the advantage. They scored one in the first, one in the second, and 2 more in the third. So we sit in the bottom half of inning number 3. Cougars went 1, 2, 3 in the first. They hit batter and pop out. 2 strikeouts in the second. A strikeout and a hit to left field. First hit of the game for the Cougars offense here so far in the bottom of the third. Bryce Simon stands back in and ready for the 2-0 pitch from the junior Jackson Bennett. 2-0 lifted in the air. Deep center field. Going back is Stelkin. Above the fence. Robbing that one is Stelkin for the out. Leaping on the warning track and robbing it of a home run. What a play by Sam Stelkin.
And he looked like he had that measured.
He had it timed, didn't he?
Kind of looked like, I got this. And then I think it went a little farther than what he thought it was. And then good thing he's got the leaping ability that he does. And I got up there and robbed him. What could have really made this game back into an interesting game. But
what an athlete, Sam Stelkin.
Twice play center field.
4-sport athlete for Beckman baseball. Dylan Simon standing in now with 2 outs and runner on second. So runner Kopis retreating back to second was probably enjoying that catch as we were and forgot to tag up. 1-0 the count here to Dylan Simon. Bennett ready. 1-0 on the way. There's a strike on the outside corner at the knees for strike 1. We're even 1-1 with 2 down. Bottom of the third. Cascade still looking for their first runs of the night. The 1-1 outside and low for a ball. 2-1 the count. Here to Dylan Simon. Struck out swinging his first time in the first inning. Time is called as Vasky goes towards Coach Klosterman in the dugout, having a word with him. He's talking the situation over here. It's 2-1 the count with 2 down. As the 2-1 on the way. Swinging and missing off that outside corner. Simon couldn't get a piece of it. We're even 2-2.
Yeah, probably might have helped him there a little bit. That pitch looked like it might have been low and away, but close enough that Simon thought he had to go after it.
2-2 on the way. Popped up left side out of play. And we'll stay with 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 down here in this bottom of the third. 4-0, Beckman the advantage.
Big 2-out at bat here for Cascade. They'd like to get something on that board after being robbed of that potential home run here, the last batter.
2-2, swung on and missed. Took a little off right over the plate, around the knees. A swinging strikeout by Simon. The 6th of the night for Jackson Bennett. We go to the 4th. 4-0 Beckman back after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Top of the fourth inning is here, 4-0. Blazers with the lead, 8-9-1 over Brockling Brown. And Kilker due up for Beckman's offense, scoring one of the first, one of the second, and two in the third. A strike taken there, 0-1 the count here to Oberbrockling. You grounded out to the shortstop, Kopis, his first time up in inning number 2. This one is lifted in the air, left side, coming on the left fielder, going out the shortstop. Kopis has a beat on it, will make the catch with his back towards left field. Pop out to the shortstop for out number 1, brings up Mark Brown now. Through 3 innings for the Beckman's offense, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 Cascade defensive error, and 3 runners left on base. Off-speed pitch, tailed on the outside corner for strike 1, 0-1 the count. Off the right arm of Harris Huffman, the sophomore who's in his second inning of work here. 0-1 is grounded left side. Third baseman going to get in. O'Brien, a high throw. He aimless this one, goes out of play. It goes over the fence and luckily clears anybody standing back there behind those bleachers. I'm sure if it was caught or ricocheted off that shed.
Off the shed, yeah, ricocheted off the shed.
As O'Brien lost the handle of that one, airmailed it over the first baseman's head as getting second is Brown on the ball out of play.
Yeah, and he not got it. If it got by him to the shortstop, it was going to be an infield hit because there's no way the shortstop was going to be able to throw him out there. Throwing Aaron O'Brien, he just tried to get rid of it real quick and got underneath, and that ball just sailed badly on.
Colin Kelker stands in. A strike there, 0-1 the count to Kelker. The runner on first, 1 away. In the top of the 4th. 4-0, Beckman the lead in this Class 2A Substate 4 final. The winner moves on to the state tournament next week at Principal Park in Des Moines. First round Class 2A games start up at 11 a.m. on Monday. 11, 1:30, 5 or 7:30. First round 2A contests. The 1-1 upstairs for ball. 2-1 the count. Here to Colin Kelker. Kelker back in. And ready, the 2-1 off speed. Right in there for a strike. 2-2 the count here to Kelker, who struck out swinging his last time in the 3rd. Flied one to center field his first time back in the 1st. Hoffman, 2-2. Inside off the plate for ball 3-3 and 2 the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 on the way. Swung on and missed there. The strikeout by Kelker for out number 2. The 3rd strikeout taken by Cascade pitching. Second swinging variety brings up Riley LeGrand now.
And LeGrand's hit the ball hard twice. First time that solo home run, and his last time up, the 1-out single that got the 2-run 3rd inning going as he hit that ball sharply past first baseman.
2 down. As a off-speed pitch that tailed into the batter's box. LeGrand stepped back, got out of the way of that one for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Runner on second, top of the 4th. Beckman leads the game 4-0. The 1-0 on the way. All back out of play. Strike 1. We're even in 1-1. Here to Riley LeGrand. An RBI. 2 hits on the night and 2 runs scored for LeGrand. The 1-1 off-speed pitch. He grounds it right side. Steckline stays down on it. The flip toss to the pitcher. Not going to get there in time. Safe is the call at first base as LeGrand beat it out on the infield single. The first one of those tonight, the 7th hit of the game for Beckman's offense. Brown is on third. LeGrand's on first. Joel Vasky will stand in with 2 down.
Yeah, Steckline got a good hop down there, but Huffman didn't get off the pitcher's mound quick enough to get over there. Kind of a little mental mistake there to get over. That would have ended the inning, and I'll see if Beckman could take advantage of that.
So Vasky standing in here, getting a hit and scored his last time in the 2-run third. Ball outside low there for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Vasky grounded out to the shortstop. Kopis his first time up in the first. Brown on third, LeGrand on first. 2 away here in the 4th. Off-speed pitch. Waiting back. Falling right side up and out of play there. 1-1 the count. See Vasky buckling on that one. Off-speed pitch coming in. Then geared up and fouled that one out of play.
Last inning, they had runners at first and third with 2 down, and runner from first just kind of took off trying to get in a rundown. See if they try that again this inning.
1-1 here. Helmet high, eye high there for ball 2. 2-1 the count. 2 away. And this top of inning number 4. Off-speed pitch. Went out and got it and lifted it up and out of play right side. We're still even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cascade's offense coming in 267 runs for. They average 8 runs a game. They only give up 2 runs a night coming into this contest. Beckman 289 runs, 456 against. Average 7 a game, give up 4 a game. There's a foul ball in the batter's box off of Vasky. Count even at 2-2.
Yeah, runner from first was going on that pitch, and Vasky, number 3 hitter, second on the team in RBIs with 45, 8 home runs, batting .419. So probably the right batter you'd want up there in a situation with 2 out and runner at first and third, trying to add to this 4-0 lead.
Vasky stands back in. The 2-2 from Huffman on the way. Trapped left side, trying to backhand it. On the side of it was O'Brien, and it got by him into left field as another run will score. Runners will be on first and second. 5-0 Beckman here in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, he did there again. His starting pitcher got over to third base and just didn't really get in front of that thing. Just kind of stayed there and tried to do a little backhanded Olay and unable to even knock it down. So they did take advantage of that lead on the 1-out there and push another run here. And you look up at that scoreboard, they scored every inning here now.
Bennett standing in. Double his last time in the 3rd. So 1-0 the count. Here to Jackson Bennett. Runners on first and second. With 2 away. The 1-0. So ball that stays inside off the plate for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Jackson Bennett. Bennett back in. 2 balls, no strikes. And there is a strike on the inside corner at the knees for strike 1. 2-1 now the count. There's a ball downstairs in the dirt. 3-1 now. Three-one outside off the plate, ball 4. Bennett takes the 2-out walk, and the bases are full of Blazers here in the top of the 4th inning. 5-0 Beckman with the lead already. Trying to add more.
And this is quite an inning here. Beckman manufacturing run, got the first out, and then reached on an error, throwing error. Got to second base and a strikeout for out number 2. And then LeGrand hit a ground ball that just beat it out of first base, kind of a mental error. And then an error and a walk has loaded the bases, so they really have manufactured a run here.
Feldman, the runner again out at first base for Bennett. Stelkin standing in, a strike, 0-1 the count. Here with 2 away. Top of the 4th inning. Beckman has scored 1. They lead 5-0. Swing and a miss on a off-speed pitch outside. Off the plate for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here's a Stelkin.
First runner, number 9, Cody Feldman.
Feldman at first. As there's an off-speed pitch, broke on the inside corner, and the looking K for out number 3. Beckman adds a run. They lead 5-0. This is Beckman
Sight
and
and good
Cascade.
vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
Jay's Auto Super Center has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Back in bottom of the 4th inning. 5-0 Beckman with the advantage. 3-4-5 O'Brien. Steckline and Otting slated here for Cascade. Beckman leads 5-0 here in the last of inning number 4. A strike 2 called to Gannon O'Brien. He struck out swinging his last time in the first.
Yeah, Jackson Bennett looks really comfortable out there on the mound here tonight, giving up just the 1 hit so far.
Upstairs, shoulder high, swinging and missing is O'Brien for the strikeout. Then Steckline will stand in now as he was hit by a pitch and stranded back in the second.
Here, halfway through the game, as you're so far, just get that momentum back over in that third base dugout. They need to get some base runners on here and try to get those zeros off that scoreboard out there.
Steckline standing in with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball downstairs, bouncing right side of the dish for ball 1. Talked about Beckman winning the last 12 of the 17 games in the series since 2007. It's only 1 shutout in the series since then. It came in Farley in the 10-0 Substate win in 6 innings for Cascade 2 years ago. The count's even now, 1-1 with 1 down here in the 4th inning. Steckline, 1-1 pitch from Bennett. Skied, deep right field. Brown turning and running. Shy of the warning track, calls it in. The F9 for out number 2. Brings up Logan Otting now.
Yeah, did a nice job there of continuing to pound that first one. Was low in the dirt, got away back to the back screen, but then came back and threw back-to-back strikes and got him hit. It was deep on the right field, but Brown did a nice job of fighting that sun and got back to the warning track and got it.
Otting standing in. Fouls this one hard back to the fence behind home plate. He popped out to the shortstop McDermott his first time in the second. Standing in here with nobody on and 2 down. Last of this 4th inning, 5-0. The Blazer advantage. 0-1. Lifted right side, going to be up and out of play. For ball 2, 0-2 the count. And there's a ball that gets away from the catcher outside. No on the swing, says the first base umpire, Rich Madsen, after being appealed to by the catcher, Vasky. The home plate umpire, Jeff Horst. 1-2 the count, 2 down. Otting back in and ready. The 1-2 on the way. And a ball missing downstairs for ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Bennett was ready to walk into the dugout there. He thought maybe that got it right at the knees. It got a lot of the plate, but apparently just a little too low.
2-2. Off speed, grounded left side as O'Connor had to eat him up. Took that long hop up to his left shoulder and got away from him as he was bracing himself for the hop, but had to go off the grass in front of him. Left shoulder bounded to his left, and no chance as Otting is on first base.
Yeah, I gave it an error. You could call it a bad hop single. I mean, it did take a big hop on him, but O'Connor would be the first one to tell you he was going to get it and throw him out at first. But then shortstop McDermott, it went right to him, and he thought about trying to gun it over there.
First error of the game defensively for Beckman. Brock Simon stands in. He struck out swinging his last time in the second. 0-1 the count here with 2 away. Bottom of the 4th, 5-0 Beckman.
Time being called as Bennett's going back to tie his right shoe.
It's on the back side of the mound now. He's ready to go. 0-1 the count, 2 down. And the last of inning number 4. The 0-1 from Bennett. The ball outside in the dirt for ball 1. We're even 1-1. Reed Roush waiting on deck. Simon struck out swinging his last time in that second inning. 7 batters have struck out against Jackson Bennett. Dylan Simon and Gannon O'Brien have done it twice. There is a strike taken for strike 2. 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Bennett as the runner goes outside. Getting into second is Logan Otting on a stolen base. Beckman defense not too worried about that runner right now. Otting at second on a steal for him, his first of the season. And there is a pitch that misses for ball 3. Bennett wanted that one, but no can do. 3-2 the count.
Yeah, that's the second pitch you're saying. He thought he had strike 3 on a batter, but a good call there by the umpire. Just didn't quite catch that inside corner.
This one is lined right side, right to the second baseman, LeGrand. Hardly had to move the L4 for out number 3. Ends the 4th. We go to the 5th. Still 5-0 Beckman. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Monticello Sporting Goods Store in Monticello. They carry shoes and do screening for all. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods store in Monticello.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Wolfco Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service generic generators and renewable energy systems. For all your electrical sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfco Electric at 563-922-2395.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Top of the fifth is here. Beckman leading this game 5-0. Marbach will lead things off. Marbach, McDermott, and Oberbrockling. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Blazers here in the top of the fifth inning. And pitch up and in for ball one. 1-0 the count. As Marbach infield hit. RBI variety is last time to the third. Sacrifice bunt back into second. Strike there. And we're even 1-1.
Yeah, a little check swing and field down the first base umpire called a strike because he tried to hold up on a pitch up around the letters. Couldn't do it.
Ball misses there for ball two. 2-1 the count. Update from Cedar Rapids Prairie as they got on their way 45 minutes because of the rain down in Cedar Rapids earlier this evening. 1-0 Northland leads Iowa Mennonite. Blake's trying to get back to state for the second time in 3 seasons. 1-0 Northland. They're in the second inning against IMS. 2-2. And it's ball 3 outside. 3-2 the count to Marbach. From the right-handed pitcher for the Cougars. Hoffman up and in there for ball 4. Marbach takes the leadoff walk. Second walk of the game issued by the Cougars pitching staff. It brings up C.J. McDermott now.
Yeah, they scored every inning here, but that's only the second time they got the leadoff runner on base. So Beckman's been pretty efficient, making sure every inning they've got somebody around base. And when you're on the mound pitching, boy, do you like seeing, your offense scoring runs every inning here.
C.J. McDermott.
CJ got the base hit back in the second inning. What would have been a single, but got the bat hop, went all the way to the fence for a triple.
Ball there, 1-0 the count. So it's fouled back to the fence. Right side of home plate for strike one. We're even. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. McDermott struck out looking his last time in the third. A triple back in the second. That 1 run, second inning for Beckman. Throw over, sliding back in, diving back in head first. Is the runner there? We have a pitch runner. Or Marbach did not get the number as the umpire, Jeff Horst, gave it to us. The 1-1 off speed. There's a ground ball into left field past the diving shortstop Kopis. Marbach's runner will get to second, and McDermott is on with the hit.
Number 15, Cody Getkin.
Cody Getkin, the pinch runner, out at second base.
Designated hitter, Sam Oberbrockling.
So Oberbrockling DH standing in 0 for 2. Grounded out his first time in the second, popped out last time in the fourth. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike in the outside corner to the east for strike 1, 0-1 the count. Getkin on second, McDermott on first. 5-0 Beckman here, top of the fifth inning. Runners on first and second, and nobody out. First baseman coming in with the bunt, pulling back, takes the ball outside in the dirt for ball 1, 1-1 the count.
Yeah, they kind of felt maybe there was something coming on. That first baseman was charging in before the pitcher even got into his motion. Thinking that maybe they're going to try to get a sacrifice bunt here. They're going to try to do what they can to get that out at third. They do not want to get any more runs put up on the board and get runners in scoring position here.
Oberbrockling back ready. The pitcher from Hoffman is upstairs for a ball. 2-1 the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to Oberbrockling, the DH. 0 for 2 so far in this game. The 2-1, showing bunt, pulling back, taking on the outside corner. Thigh high for strike 2, or even 2-2.
Yeah, that was a good pitch for Huffman there, trying to, if the batter's going to try to bunt, first baseman's coming in, ball in the outer portion plate, that's a hard one to try to bunt down that third baseline.
2-2 on the way. Now speed pitch, pops it up in a shallow center. Bryce Simon coming on the run. He'll put it away. The F8 for out number 1. Brings up Mark Brown now. Brown reached on an error and scored his last time in the 4th. Popped out to the shortstop, Kopis, his last time in the 2nd. Now time is calls. We need to. They got not all the lights. Not all the lights are coming on. That's the issue. As there's a light pole in left field with none of the lights on. Every other pole has the lights on. As Mr. Orris is trying to get a hold of somebody, they need to get a hold of the either Coach Lahr or Mr. Weiss here. They must be down. Must be downstairs now. As we're going to have a slight delay before we can get that fixed. So 1 out here.
There, this pole looks like
runners
come on
first and second. They're on that left field pole in foul territory. The top lights appear on, but the bottom lights are not on. And the left field pole, none of those lights are on. Just left of the scoreboard in left field.
On out there, they're warming up here.
So 1 down, runners on first and second. Here with Mark Brown, the number 9 batter coming in. As he's pointing to us, I hope someone down there knows of it. Sure where Coach Lahr went to.
They're coming, the bottom one just came on.
As
Six for 19.
Number 6, the pinch hitter here is Luke Hageman. Hageman, the junior, will come on to pinch hit for Mark Brown. We're going to play through it here as the lights slowly come on in left field as Hageman sprays this one on to play right side. 0-1 the count, 1 down, 5-0 favor of Beckman. Scored in every inning so far in this game. 1 the first, 1 the second, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. Swung on and missed there. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 away. The 0-2 on the way, off speed. Inside off the plate for a ball. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Here to Luke Hageman. There's a ball that just misses. And we're even 2-2.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. That's a good eye if you're a batter, and doggone it, as you're a pitcher, that's close enough that it had half the crowd fooled to think that would have been a call to strike 3.
Half the crowd hoping it was a strike 3. 2-2, and there's a ball bounced to the pitcher. He's going to go to 1. Huffman gets the force out to O'Brien at third. As Kempkin, the bench runner, cut down there at third. Fielder's choice. Hageman reaches first base. McDermott up to second. So 2 down, brings up the top of the order, and Colin Kelker down.
Good job there by Huffman. Weren't going to get a double play on the ball. Wasn't hit hard enough, and spun around and got that lead runner over third. Now going to go after the leadoff hitter who's going 0 for 3 here tonight.
Kelker, 2 strikeouts his last 2 times up. Flew out to center back in the first. Into the second at Cedar Rapids Prairie Baseball Field. It's Northland leading Iowa Mennonite 1-0. This ball is ripped right side, but a nice backhanded stop by Steckline. He'll beat the runner on the race to the bag as a 3-U first base ground out unassisted for out number 3. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Still 5-0 in favor of the Blazers. Back after this from KMC Sports.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. Go teams!
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all of your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to wide drops, they've got you covered. Call Crop Production Services in Winthrop, 319-935-3481.
John and Bill back with you. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning. Cascade trails to Beckman. This Class 2A Substate 4 final. 5-0. The Blazers with the lead. 7-8-9. Reed Roush. Will rolling. And it will not be Roush. This will be the pitcher Huffman standing in there in the seventh spot for Roush. Occupied to start the spot to start the game. 1-1 the count here. Harris Huffman standing in and taking strike two. 1-2 the count. Here to Harris Huffman, the pitcher since the third inning in this game. There's a strike on the outer half of the plate. Huffman goes down looking for out number one. Will Rolling will stand in. He struck out swinging his last time up. Checking the Major League Baseball scoreboard. The Cubs and the Braves are delayed. Rain delay in Atlanta tonight. The Dodgers are beating the Chicago White Sox in Chicago 1-0. End of the third there. The Cardinals are leading the Mets 5-0. Bottom of the seventh in that one. Ball there 1-0 the count. Yankees are trailing Minnesota 2-0. Top of the fourth. Detroit over Kansas City 5-3 in the bottom of the fourth inning. The 1-0. Jackson Bennett is up and out for ball two. 2-0 the count. How have the Dodgers been doing since the All-Star break?
Undefeated. Are
they 4-0 too?
They'll win tonight on a 10-game winning streak.
There's a swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. Now, thankfully, I have two radio partners to keep me abreast of the Dodgers. Roger Wright, of course, as you know, is a Dodger fan, and he's been filling me in with Dodger info that I really enjoy hearing from him.
Yeah.
Well, a little better. I can take a little better now. The Cubs are 1-4 in a row.
Yeah.
2 balls and 1 strike. It will rolling. 1 out. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. We're even 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away here in this last of the fifth inning. As Bill said, trying to get time for the Cascade Cougars to get some offense going here, try to chip away at this lead. And there's a swing and a miss as Jackson Bennett has been fooling Cascade batters all night. They're pitched down the zone. Rolling cannot come up with a swinging strikeout for round number 2. Derek Kopis will stand in now.
That's the 9th strikeout of the evening here for Jackson Bennett, too. He's really doing a nice job of keeping Cascade off balance and really not getting some good swings at him.
8 of 9 have been the swinging variety. Slow bouncer, left side off the bat of Kopis. McDermott up and over. And the 6-3 ground out for out number 3. A quick half inning here as we go to the 6th. 5-0 Beckman. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime. Featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call in a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaching staff the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John Bill back with you from Exide Field. 1-0 count to Riley LeGrand, who starts off the sixth inning for the Blazers. LeGrand, Vasky, and Bennett, 2, 3, 4. Beckman, 5. Cascade, 0. There's a strike taken. Bell high on the outer half for strike one. We're even out. 1-1 the count to LeGrand, who's had a big night at the plate. 3 hits. Scored 2 of the 3 times on base. First was a home run back in the first inning. And hit his time up in the second inning. He hits this one hard right side. He can have another infield hit as he beats that one out. Deep in the hole at second was rolling. He fired, but not in time as LeGrand gets there, and it brings up Joel Vasky.
Yeah, that was just, another mental error there, a slow hit. But LeGrand, he's got some speed and get down that line. You could tell it. And he got down that line and easily beat it out. So the second infield hit there by LeGrand. 4 for 4 now.
Vasky reached on errors last time in the fourth. Got a hit. Now he bunts this one right side. Off the mound as Huffman fires to first on the 1-3 put out. Sacrifice for Vasky for out number 1. LeGrand moves up to second and brings in Jackson Bennett now.
Yeah, interesting. Leading by 5, top of the sixth inning, that they go for sacrifice to get them to get that. How much more they'd like that extra insurance run in there.
So 1 down, runner on second. Bennett takes a ball off the plate for ball 1. Time is called by the catcher, Knipper, as he hustles out. I'll have a word with this pitcher, Huffman. Score update from Cedar Rapids Prairie. Still 1-0 after 2 innings. Northland can hang on and get to state for the second time in 3 years. We'll have Northland State baseball coverage either Friday or Saturday. Coming up at 11 or 1:30. They moved the games to the daytime this year for Class 1A baseball this Friday and Saturday, even either 11 or 1:30 on either Friday or Saturday. There's a strike, and we're even 1-1 to count here to Jackson Bennett. Up and in there for ball 2, 2-1 the count. This winner will play on Monday in Class 2A first-round contests, either 11, 1:30, 5, or 7:30 the Class 2A first-round game times. There's a ball up and out of play right side. We're even out, 2 balls and 2 strikes with the runner on second base and 1 down here in this top of the 6th inning. Blazers lead the Cougars 5-0. The 2-2 on the way. Swung on a miss. Full sidearm delivery there from Huffman that time for the swinging strikeout for out number 2. Brings up Sam Stelkin now.
Yeah, it's a good breaking ball. Broke out of the zone, and Bennett unable to keep up with that thing, and it got the second out. So a big pitch there by Huffman.
Stelkin standing in. Struck out his last time looking, reached on air and scored back in the second. He rifles this one into the fence right side. For strike 1, 0-1 the count. Here to Sam Stelkin. One of the 8 seniors on this Beckman roster. The 0-1. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. 0-2 the count with 2 down.
They're getting that good breaking ball. Starts it in the zone and then breaks it low and out. Unable to hold up on it. So throw that breaking ball and get them to go at them pitches that are not strikes.
And the ball fouled off the bat of Stelka that time. He hangs around. 0-2 the count with 2 down. Runner on second base for the top of the 6th inning. Beckman leads this game 5-0. The 0-2. On the way from Huffman, outside too far for a ball. 1-2 the count.
Hey, look at Stelka. When's the last time you've seen a high school batter choke that far up on that bat? Didn't notice him doing it before, but now it's 2 strikes.
The 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball and swinging strikeout there for Stelkin for out number 3. We go to the bottom of 6, so 5-0 Blazers back after this from KMCH Sports.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Back in to Exide Field inside the Beckman Sports Complex here on this Tuesday night. 5-0 is the score in favor of Beckman. As for Cascade, top of the order here. As Bryce Simon leads things off, takes the ball 1-0 the count. Here in this bottom of inning number 1 hit and 1 left on for Beckman, the top half of the 6th inning. 1-0 the count. Here to Bryce Simon. He's 0 for 2. A fly out to left in the first. To center his last time in the third. The 1-0 is grounded right back up the middle. Efforting play by the second baseman. It just got past Bennett. Don't think he got a piece of him as he was standing on top of the mound still. As LeGrand went after that one and could not get to it as it went into center field point. The second hit of the game for Cascade's offense.
Yeah, Bennett did a nice job getting out of the way and just trying to put that glove down and flash something, see if he could just hit it, knock it down. But got out there into center field. So first time tonight that they've had, or second time tonight they've had their leadoff runner on base here. So Cascade, it's getting crunch time here. They need to get something going here this inning. You don't want to have to go into the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 5.
There's a bunt left side of the plate, foul ball, strike 1 on the count here to Dylan Simon, who struck out twice swinging in this game. Runner on first and nobody down. Last of the 6th inning.
Third baseman O'Connor in on the grass.
There's a chopper. Second baseman is going to get to it. Able to step on second for the force out. The throw gets by the first baseman on the tag out. They got it. What a play there on the throw by the catcher Vasky. 2-6 put out, 2-4 put out. Either way, it's a put out. There's 2 down here in this inning. Huge defensive play there by the catcher Joel Vasky. Great backup by the catcher.
Yeah, that's just kind of a culmination of the night there. Taylor made double play. It was a 4-U. Second baseman fielded the ball almost standing on second base. Then made a bad throw to first to get the error, but then he just immediately took off for second base, not realizing that Vasky was hustling down there and a good accurate throw down there and picked him off. And Now they got nobody on base and 2 outs.
Kenneth O'Brien stands in. He struck out twice against Jackson Bennett in this game as well in the first and fourth innings. 1-1 the count here. Bottom of the 6th, 2 away. 5-0 Blazers. Swung on a miss there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Well, you were not too far off with that attendance guess. If we were playing the attendance game, you might have won. 705 paid attendance here tonight. 705. The paid attendance here tonight. Down from the attendance the last couple of years, a little bit from 2 years ago, 800. 2 years ago, last year, 987. So the lowest crowd in the third meeting in a row in the Substate game. With 7:05 here tonight at the Beckman complex as Beckman leads this game 5-0. We're in the last of the 6th inning. The 2-2 from Jackson Bennett. Little chopper left side can be a fair ball as Gannon O'Brien. Oh, it was a foul ball. That's why O'Brien hesitated. A foul ball called there as I thought something was weird when O'Brien just stopped.
Yeah, he just kind of stood there, and the ball had that funny spin off it, like, but all of a sudden he took off running, and I imagine it's because he didn't hear anything from the umpire right away, and then he must have about halfway down there because then he let up, and Beckman missed it. Had he kept going, it would have been.
Base umpires came in and made the foul ball call, and this ball is fouled up and out of play, right side. 2-2. 2 down. A great umpiring crew here tonight. Jeff Forrest and Rich Matson. I talked earlier about them being veterans in umpiring. They've had a few sub-state games before. Both of them have been at the state tournament. Kevin Mosier from Atkins, the Coconut Valley 1984 grad. This is his first sub-state, but umpiring several years now as Jackson Bennett goes back and gets some rosin on the right hand and ready to go down with a 2-2 count and 2 down. 5-0 Blazers lead, bottom of the 6th inning. O'Brien back in and ready, takes the ball downstairs. In the dirt for ball 3, it's 3-2. Update from Cedar Rapids Prairie. North Lynn continues to lead that tight ball game over Iowa Mennonite 1-0 at the end of 3 innings. And there's a ball up and in, helmet high. O'Brien takes the 2-out walk. It brings up Ben Steckline now.
Yeah, that's the first walk. He's also hit a batter, so second free pass for the night, but only giving up just 2 hits. So outstanding control and being able to put the ball in place where he wants to and really keeping Cascade bats off balance all night long.
2 away, runner on first. Steckline swings through this fastball, outer half, thigh high for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Steckline hit by a pitch his first time in the 2nd. Flight out to Brown and right his last time in the 4th. Standing in here with 2 down, a runner on. Runner goes. Off-speed pitch stayed up and in. The throw down by Vasky not in time as O'Brien will get a stolen base.
That was kind of an afterthought there. I mean, they didn't really, it was a little late getting rid of it, kind of, and then thought, well, might as well throw down there. But
28 of 29 down the stolen base department for Gannon O'Brien, the 1-1 on the way up. In the air, right side. The right fielder, Brown, coming on the right center field. The center fielder, Stelkin, calls him off at the last second. The F8 for out number 3. We go to the 7th. Beckman still leading this game 5-0. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, the
James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Into the 7th inning, 5-0 Beckman with the lead. Brock Marbach will lead things off, 6-7-8. Marbach, McDermott, and Oberbrockling. 1-0 the count to Marbach. Now a strike after a ball. 1-1 now to Marbach. Walked his last time up, was forced out. Infield hit back in the third. Sacrifice won his first out of the second. Takes a strike there for strike two. 1-2 the count here to Marbach. For Cascade in the bottom of the 7th inning, they'll have 5, 6, 7 Otting, Simon, and Huffman due up. This one is skied into shallow center. The second baseman going out rolling will put it away. Pop out for out number 1 brings up C.J. McDermott now. 2 for 3 with 2 hits, a triple, a single. He stranded both of those times. He struck out looking his last time in the third. This one is hit into center field. Shallow center and bounces, rolls to the center fielder Bryce Simon. So the 1-out single to center brings up Sam Oberbrockling now.
Yeah, that's his third hit of the night. So he's done a really nice job in that 7 spot there in the bottom of the lineup. Got an RBI, got that bad hop triple there, and that kind of sent things going here. Got a pinch hitter, number 8
will pinch hit now. That's
Seamus O'Connor. He was a player being DH for by
He'll not be a pinch hitter. He'll just hit in his spot there. The DH is gone now in the 8th spot. As a strike there, 0-1 the count. Seamus O'Connor stands in. His first time tonight after Oberbrockling went 0 for 3. Ground out, pop out, and a fly out. This one skied right side. First baseman just to the right of the first base bag and foul ground. Steckline puts it away. The pop out for out number 2. And it brings up the number 9 batter. Mark Brown will re-enter and hit after being hit for his last time with Luke Hageman getting the pinch hit opportunity. There's a strike. On the breaking ball from Huffman for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Mark Brown. Reached on an error and scored back in the 4th. Popped out his first time in the 2nd. Ball there. We're even 1-1. Again by Huffman. Glance at the runner at first. The 1-1. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. A throw down. Getting back. Diving safely is McDermott at first. Time is called as the home plate umpire looking right side beyond the first base dugout. This one is hit deep to left field. Simon going back, and he's going to have it go down off the bottom of the fence, land on the warning track. The throw comes in. McDermott, a wide turn, goes to third, and no one covering second base. Going into second will be Mark Brown. Off the double to left field off the bottom of the fence. Runners are on second and third, 2 down, with Colin Kelker standing in.
Yeah, he hit that ball hard. I thought maybe he was going to get out of here. He hit that one real hard. Simon made a nice play out there in left field, almost caught up to it, but got himself over. 2 runners now in scoring position with top of the order coming up.
Kelker standing in. And the ball downstairs for ball 1, 1-0 the count. 2 away here at the top of the 7th inning. Beckman leading 5-0. Runners on second and third, trying to add some more insurance runs here. Jackson Bennett has only given up 2 hits. The Cascade offense so far in this game, a foul ball right side. Bouncing right side in foul territory. 1-1 the count. To Kelker, the fifth batter this inning. The 1-1 on the way, off speed, a grounder right side. Staying with it is Steckline. They'll step on the bag for the 3-U, and it's the last chance for Cascade. They need 5 to keep this game going, 6 to win it. 5-0 Beckman to the bottom of the 7th we go. Listening to Area Baseball from KMC Sports.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods store in Monticello.
Whether it's wiring, security, phone systems, fire detection, or home entertainment, Price Electric and High Tech Communications are here to make your life easier. Find out more at priceelectric.us or hightechcommunications.us. Price Electric and High Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Wolfco Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service generic generators and renewable energy systems. For all your electrical sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfco Electric at 563-922-2395.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Back in bottom of inning number 7. Logan Otting leading off. The designated hitter reached on air his last out of the 4th, popped out in the 2nd. As a strike after a ball, 1-1 the count. Otting leans back out of this high fastball, up and in for ball 2. 2-1 the count to Logan Otting. The 6 sophomores on the squad for Coach Roman Hummel. Eric D'Souza, Tom Andrews. D'Souza, interesting story, a 2010 graduate of Beckman, coaching against his alma mater with Cascade. Been Cascade coach several years now. A 2014 graduate of Loras. There's a bouncing ball deep in the hole at second. Great play. Second baseman LeGrand. The nice stretch by Marbach at first. And a 4-3 put out for out number 1. It brings up Brock Simon now.
Yeah, and Beckman's just playing an outstanding game here tonight. Offensively, they got a base hit in every inning. Defensively, they're making the plays. Ben is pitching in. Outstanding contest here so far. So, everything going Beckman's way here tonight.
There is a ball, a strike call in the outside corner, I should say. Die high for strike 1. 0-1 the count here to Brock Simon with Harris Huffman on deck. And the 0-1 up and out for a ball. We're even now, 1-1 the count. The 1-1 on the way. Off the plate inside for ball 2. 2-1 now. Has 2 balls and 1 strike. There is a ball missing off the plate for ball 3. 3-1. Some finals coming in from around the state. Carroll Kemper Catholic 1-0 winners over Forest City. New Hampton, number 1 New Hampton upset by Denver 4-3 tonight. And there's a strike for strike 2. 3-2 the count. Centerville beat Woodward Granger 2-1. Those are 2A results. Also 1A Caminita over St. Albert Council Bluffs 4-3. This one skied right side. Right fielder coming in, now going back. Brown will put away the F9 for out. Number 2, Arnsdale St. Mary's over Colfax Mingo 5-0. Mason City Newman Catholic and Bishop Garrigan of Algona suspended in the top of the fourth will resume tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at Clear Lake. So the 1A brackets will not be able to be finalized till tomorrow night. So we'll know our 1A coverage of Northland State baseball if they can hold on. They're leading 1-0 after 4 innings at Cedar Rapids Prairie tonight. Northland over Iowa Mennonite. Down to 1 out here. Beckman leading 5-0. The ball outside off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here with 2 down, the last of the 7th inning. Beckman trying to win their 18th Substate game. There's another ball, 2-0 the count.
Yeah, even if he doesn't get him out here, I got him within 2 pitches of 110, so this may very well, even if he doesn't record him out, this may be his last batter.
2-0, and there is a strike taken, outer half. This is a pinch hitter, or Roush, the sophomore, re-entering in the 7th spot is Roush, 2-1 the count. Skies this one center field. Stelkin going to his left. He can't fight, and the ball bounds down. Stelkin at the last second, you could tell with his arms on the run that he didn't have it. His right fielder can get over and help him in time, and it will fall down as Roush is on with 2 outs here. Real Rolling will not be the batter. It will be number 2. Will be the pitch hitter appears here. Blake Simon, the junior, will come on to pinch hit.
Yeah, and I've got him for 109 pitches, so he's right at that magic number where I think they're going to have to bring a pitcher in to finish the game. Jackson looks like he's disappointed. He wanted to finish when he got started here. What a whale of a game he pitched tonight.
Absolutely. Great effort by the junior Jackson Bennett, and the pitch count rule will take him out of the game here, but the Blazers just need 1 out to get on to the state tournament. 5-0 Beckman. We'll tell you about the new Beckman pitcher when we come back from KMCH Sports.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. Go teams!
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all of your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to wide drops, they've got you covered. Call Crop Production Services in Winthrop, 319-935-3481.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
And welcome back in. Direct side field, 5-0 Beckman, 2 down, runner on first. Sam Stelkin comes in from center field, the new Beckman pitcher. And Stelkin with that elbow injury hasn't pitched since early to mid-June, as Stelkin in his first appearance this year after 6 starts, a 4-0 record, 32 2/3 innings pitched. As Monday night, June 26th against Central DeWitt, when they shut him down. Pitching-wise, he's been batting and playing the field back for the first time since June 26th, and he's facing Blake Simon, the pitch hitter here in the 8th spot for Cascade.
And the first pitch right at the knee is called strike.
0-1 the count here to Simon. And another one for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. As the Blazers, 1 strike away from getting on to their 18th state tournament since 1968. This one skied left side, foul territory. Vasky hustling it down and will make the catch, and the Beckman Blazers have done it. A 5-0 win over their Highway 136 rivals, Cascade. A shutout, only the second time in this series since 2007. And Beckman has got the win, and they're going back to state. The Blazers 5-0 over Cascade here tonight. The offense came to play with 11 hits, 5 runs, more than enough for Jackson Bennett, who did it on the mound. Stelkin comes in and gets the final batter on the pop out to the catcher Vasky in foul territory. 1 hit and 1 left on in the 7th. Blazers prevail 5-0. We're back to start the post game after this from KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking. Where a handshake goes a long way, you are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaching staff the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
And welcome back at Exide Field. Post game just about ready to get started here at Exide Field as the Dyersville Beckman Blazers have defeated Cascade tonight here by a score of 5-0 to punch their ticket down to Principal Park in Des Moines next Monday. John Swisher down on the field along with Athletic Director Matt Weiss going to make the presentation there to the Beckman Blazers. But the game totals here tonight, Beckman scored 5 runs on 11 hits. They had 2 errors, and they left 11 men on base. For the Cascade Cougars, they just couldn't get anything mustering going here tonight. No runs on 3 hits. They had 3 errors, left 5 on base. Jackson Bennett, a nice 6 2/3 inning pitch, struck out 9, walked 1, and hit 1 batter. Outstanding control all night long, kept Cascade off balance all night long. And Beckman scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and built that early 5-0 lead, and then just kind of maintained it. So came here tonight, very workmanlike. Just did a tremendous job of getting this 5-0 victory here tonight. Cascade standing over in front of their third base dugout, waiting for the presentation here. The Beckman parents, a lot of them out on the field there between the first base dugout and home plate. They're going to get ready to take some pictures of their team with their state qualifying banner. And, still waiting to get everything going here. John Swisher going to go down there and be the PA guy, let them know that things are going on. So John Swisher down there tonight now. Take it away, John.
Hello, Bill. Down here waiting for Fred Martin. He is doing a media interview, and as you said, all the parents are out here. The majority of the parents are getting pictures here in front of the Beckman dugout. We are just waiting for the presentation of the flag and the medals here out on the field of Exide Field. Coach Martin is free. We will make the presentation here on the field, and then I will get to Coach Martin and also some of the Beckman players here as we celebrate Beckman's 18th state tournament appearance now with a 5-0 victory here tonight over Cascade.
Yeah, it's a tremendous job here tonight by Beckman, and there's probably 2 people that are feeling probably the best here right now. One was Fred Martin out there, first year coaching this team here as the kind of the co-head coach out there, as the other guy feeling very, very good tonight, very, very proud of the effort of these kids and this coaching staff. Is Tom Jenk Jr. Stricken by cancer last December and unable to get coaching this year, but very aware of what's going on, and I'm sure very proud at this moment watching this team achieve their dreams that they talked about probably last summer at the end of the state tournament a year ago, and working our way back down there. So a great job there by the Blazers there. Now there comes Coach Martin getting a hand from his players, and they're excited here.
Another district championship to them. And for the Beckman Blazers who qualified for the state tournament for the 18th time in school program history since 1968, the Beckman Catholic Blazers of Dyersville.
There's a presentation of the state tournament banner that they'll take home with them tonight and display in their gymnasium, I think, is where they've got all the rest of them. And a very happy team there now. And hopefully we'll get Coach Martin, a man of few words, but see if John can pry a couple out of them here tonight, as they're going to try to take a team picture here really quick and try to get those guys organized real well. The parents all down there. And just what a great moment for the Beckman Blazers this summer, being able to do what they've done, to overcome all the adversity that they had at the beginning of the year, and really did a nice job as victory number 29 on the year. And the they'll wait to see later tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, as far as where their seeding is going to get them and when they'll play next Monday down at Principal Park in Des Moines. But exciting time there Monday. I'm sure they'll have a heck of a crowd coming from Dyersville down to Des Moines, to back their team down there, as going back there for the 18th time in school history, and just quite an accomplishment. And that's what these kids, they started dreaming about that when they were probably starting to play T-ball back 5 and 6 years old, that they were going to continue the tradition that Beckman has every year of having great teams and earning their way to state tournament and see what they can do down there. So great job by this team and this community. And they're getting this coaching staff. Fred Martin's done a tremendous job leading these guys, kind of Klosterman and the whole group, really filling in and taking over and trying to keep things all on an even keel and keep everybody on the straight and narrow on the path of Beckman baseball, what they needed to accomplish this year. Well, nice job out there. Parents look like they're just about done getting the pictures taken, and the Beckman crowd waiting around here. They want to talk to the players, and the parents, grandparents want to talk to their kids. There's a lot of them back here yet. Still want to talk to them. There looks like they've got the pictures done. So John's on the move out there. Going to see if he can find Coach Martin. He's over there in front of the dugout there. He's going to grab one of the players, so we should be ready to go here.
Coach Connor Klosterman with me here. Connor, congratulations on this outstanding accomplishment here. Your 18th time in Beckman program history. Doing it against Cascade made it even more sweeter.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is my first go-around going to state, so it's a great feeling.
That's right, and the mindset of these kids, of course, inspired all year long, playing with Coach Tom Jink Jr. on your minds, on your hearts, of course, and playing inspired all year.
Exactly, yeah. He's been on our minds all year long, and it feels really great to get down there, but, we're not done yet. We got some unfinished business to do in Principal Park. We had a short stay last year, so we're hoping for a little bit a better time down there this year.
That's right. Loss against Pleasantville. We'll find out the pairings hopefully later on tonight. No Class 2A postponements that we're aware of, so hopefully we'll get those. And Monday will either be afternoon, late morning, or night on Monday for your first-round draw. But this game here tonight, boy, Jackson Bennett was tough out on the mound. Your offense came with 11 hits, 5 runs, and shut out the Cougars here tonight.
Yeah, Jackson was unbelievable. He was around the zone, and our defense made plays when they needed to. And offensively, we had some clutch hits, and we were able to keep a pretty good Cougars offense pretty well tamed tonight. So it was good to see.
Absolutely, and as you said, the first time as a coach in this role, you'll get the players some rest, give them some practice, and get ready for that state tournament trip tomorrow. Coming up on Monday, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be a great time. Always good to end your season in Principal.
Absolutely. Congratulations and best of luck to you. We'll see you down Des Moines. Connor Klosterman with the Beckman coaching staff, the third base coach all year, filling in for head coach Tom Jink Jr., diagnosed, of course, with brain cancer in December, as we'll continue to get more players and coaches trying to track him down and stay in the path of our wireless mic in the press box, Bill.
Freddie's coming to you. He came up here, but now he's headed right through the gate, so he's headed right to you.
All right, here he is, Fred Martin. The interim head coach of the Beckman Blazers, Fred Martin, as we will face the press box here, so a lot of this mic signal is good. And there's your classmate, 1974 graduate of Westella, Ohio, Bill Logan. And he's been here a few times watching your teams do well. And now in this role this year, what can you say about this group who's played inspired all year long?
Oh, my gosh. They've been doing this for TJ all year long. We started in January, and that was our goal. This is still TJ's team. He's the one that worked with them. It's tough to talk about it with TJ and stuff like that, but we're on a mission. We're on a mission, and we're ready to go.
Team Jink continues in the effort tonight. It showed on the field, very businesslike, and came out here, and Jackson was a stud on the mound, offense with 11 hits, and the mindset coming in. You knew Cascade would always come to play, always give you a battle in postseason time, but it was meant to be Beckman's way tonight.
Listen, right after that Monticello game, I started getting really nervous. There's no question. I mean, Cascade's such a good team. You just never know which way that thing's going to go. And our defense tonight was outstanding. That play Sam Stelkin made in center field over the fence, the double play we got at first base when they overthrew first. Those are the things that kept the pitch count down which allowed him to get into the 7th inning. Otherwise, we probably would have had to pull him, early in the 6th. And that's a big part of it. Our defense was outstanding tonight.
Absolutely. Make here tonight and very businesslike, as I said. And what else can you say about this group, the young group of kind of closermen helping out, third base coach all year, and you had Ryan Meisner, Jimmy Vonkenstedt all helping you out as a coach. I know you can't do it alone with great insight. And I didn't know you're talking to Coach Tom Jink Jr. Every day and maybe twice a day throughout the year to get his inside input, I'm sure, as well.
I'll tell you what, early in the year when I goofed up the pitch count, lost a game for us, I got scolded pretty bad for that one. When you can't count, But I learned that from Billy up there.
Oh, he taught you math. He always gives me stuff about my Animoso math. It was stellar with that, huh?
He sat behind me all throughout high school. That's why he's got to where he is today.
Now I know the rest of the story, Bill. As Fred Martin joining me on the field near home plate as Beckman gets her 18th state trip since 1968, and we look at the tradition of Beckman baseball. You've been part of it for the last almost 20 years now in your assistant role. And what's this program mean to you and the Beckman community?
Oh, it's dear to me. It's dear to me. We work so hard, and we're trying to make the transition to get our new coaches in here and stuff like that. And these guys that are doing it, I mean, I don't even know how to use a computer. These guys have to do all the quick stats and all that stuff, and they do all the infield. They hit all the guys. They do all that stuff. So it's a great group of coaches I got.
Always great to cover your team. Congratulations on the win, and best of luck. We'll see you down in Des Moines.
All right, thanks.
Fred Martin, the interim head coach of the Beckman Blazers, says his team gets to the state tournament, a 5-0 win. As the last 2 out of 3 years over Cascade, as they do it here. And last year, 2 times in a row after losing to the Cougars in 2015 at Farley. Bill, I'll set it up. Get a couple of players here.
Okay. Other scores in Class 2A here tonight. As we had here tonight, Beckman defeated Cascade 5-0. Centerville defeated Woodward Granger 2-1. Denver upset number 1 New Hampton by a score of 4-3. Carroll Kemper Catholic defeated Forest City by a score of 1-0. Trainer defeated Tri-Center Neola 4-0. Van Meter defeated West Marshall State Center 8-0. And there's 2 scores in here not recorded here yet. Mason City and Indianola, and Esterville Lincoln Central at Cherokee, Washington. So not sure of all the 8 finals here yet tonight. We'll see if we can get Class 1A. Class 1A here tonight, Akron Westfield defeated Coon Rapids Bear 13-4. CAM and Nita defeated Council Bluffs St. Albert 4-3. Hudson beat Lansing Key by a score of 10-6. Martinsdale St. Mary's defeated Colfax Mingle 5-0. Mason City Newman Catholic 4. Bishop Garrigan Algona 1, suspended in the top of the 4th. That'll resume tomorrow at 7 o'clock at Clear Lake. And St. Mary's Remsen 8, West Sioux Haywarden 1. So not all the games in 1A going to get done tonight. There's still 2 more scores coming in 2A. And so some exciting times here for the Beckman Blazers. John's out there trying to get some more players out there, but they're all pretty busy taking some pictures here.
I'll have Jackson Bennett momentarily. He promised me to come over after one more picture. I said, sure, Jackson. It was a great effort that you had tonight. I'll let you take one more picture as the young man, the junior, will come over and join me here as the Blazers getting to the 18th state tournament in the school program history. As 5 titles for Beckman since 1968 for under head coach Tom Jink Jr. Here is now Jackson Bennett, the junior, starting pitcher here tonight, getting the win. And Jackson, describe the mindset coming in, facing a Cascade team. Of course, you always know, very tough in Cascade, big rivals. And talk about how you felt coming into this game tonight.
I felt confident in my defense, and it showed that they were good. I let them make plays. They helped me out a lot. Sam Stelkin. The craziest play I've ever seen.
How about that play? Reaching up, diving, or jumping up from the warning track and going about 6 feet above the fence. What was your feeling during that catch?
Well, I knew he had a chance because Sam's that type of guy. He's just a crazy athlete.
He's an unbelievable athlete indeed. And then what's your mindset when you're out there and your pitches are working, you're fooling batters? You struck out quite a few batters here tonight, and how was that feeling?
It felt great. I just tried to limit the free bases and let my defense go to work, and it helped me a lot.
And talked about this year, of course, playing inspired all year long for head coach Tom Jink Jr. And talk about the emotions and the spirit of this team that he's brought to it all season long, even not being a part of it in the dugout.
Yeah, we can definitely feel his presence. We've done fundraisers. We've done everything we can. We try to talk to him as much as we can. Just feels different. There's a different purpose you're playing for.
Absolutely, and you're a part of this team the last 2 years as a freshman and sophomore when you didn't make it 2 years ago, and then when you made it last year and the second time around. How's the feeling? About the same?
No, it feels way different, obviously. Both Coach Shanks and everything, and being a leader this year. I like our chances this year.
Absolutely. All right, go celebrate with your team. Congratulations. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Jackson Bennett, the starting pitcher, getting the win here tonight for the Blazers as the Blazers will advance on to Monday at Principal Park in Des Moines as they get the 5-0 win over the Cascade Cougars here tonight. As Bill, I'll send it back up for you. Maybe I'll try to get one or two more players to send it back up to you and take another break and come back and wrap it up.
For the scores here, 2A, they aren't going to get their pairings done here tonight as they've got one game, Iowa City Regina at Wilton, is postponed until tomorrow night, so they won't find their pairings out here yet tonight. But nonetheless, they've earned their spot down there. They know they're going down there Monday. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the game to get played tomorrow night to be able to see where they're going to go on Monday. So, just an exciting time down there. There's a lot of players, a lot of the fans, family down there. Nobody really wants to leave quite yet. They want to soak all that in down there. So, great experience here out at Exide Field here tonight by the Beckman Blazers. And we'll take one more quick break, and we'll see if John can come up with somebody else. We'll come back to Exide Field here in just a minute.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
Jay's Auto Supercenter has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Along with in-studio producer Paul Glazer, John Swisher, Bill Logan, back with you for the press box. Overlooking Exide Field, where a good handful of green and gold still out on the field. The Cascade Cougars making their way off. Tough ending for them, especially those seniors for Cascade who will end their career with a Beckman loss. And those seniors, Bryce Simon, Dylan Simon, and Ben Steckline. Ben Steckline will go to Mount Mercy to play baseball. Bryce Simon will continue his career at Southeastern to play baseball. And Dylan Simon will head to Iowa to focus on his academics as those three seniors say goodbye to the Cascade Cougar baseball program as they end their season at 25-8. Beckman moves on at 29-11. Will take part in a Class 2A quarterfinal game on Monday. They're 11, 1:30, 5 or 7:30. We'll have coverage no matter what time it is on Monday. An update from Cedar Rapids Prairie. North Lynn leading at the end of the sixth, 2-0. So North Lynn 2, IMS 0, as only 3 hits for North Lynn and 2 for IMS in that low offense outputting game. 2-0 North Lynn in the 7th inning now down at Cedar Rapids Prairie. As Bill talked about, 2 games postponed, 1 in 1A, 1 in 2A. So the brackets will not be officially announced, but to our privilege, both our area coverage teams looking like North Lynn probably should be for sure. We'll see with Mason City Newman. That's the one suspended for tomorrow night. But Beckman have a possibility at number 1 seed with New Hampton getting beat tonight by Denver. And North Lynn, depending on the point system there and how they seed them, could have a real good chance of getting the 1 seed in Class 1A as well, as they'll start play either on Friday or Saturday. It'll be 11 a.m. or 1:30 games on Friday or Saturday, whichever draw North Lynn will get. But great seeding possibilities for both of our area coverage teams down in Des Moines coming up and later this week and early next week for Beckman.
Well, both of them have the type of team that could go down there and do some damage and go down there as Connor was talking down there. There's a little unfinished business. They went down there and got beat the first round last year. And that leaves any team that goes down and loses first round as kind of a sour taste. And they want to go back down there, take care of business. They want to get there and do what they wanted to do a year ago and just finish it this year for more reasons than one, obviously. And this team's kind of been a team of destiny all year long. They just they've overcome Fred's mistakes and losing a game, and they just did what they needed to do. Western Dubuque, a very good team this year, finished second to them in the WAMAC, and they just do well. They face a tough schedule all the time. They play bigger schools to try to make them better. So they do things the right way over there, and here's a culmination of a great season.
With Tom Jink Jr. on all the thoughts and hearts of the Beckman baseball family. They get to the 18th state tournament since 1968 and gunning for that 6th state title. 5 under head coach Tom Jink Jr. is right now 5 total state tournaments, 4 1 under head coach Tom Jink Jr. as the possibilities here for this team with the Team Jink inspiration now as they have punched their ticket to the state tournament in Des Moines. As once again, congratulations to Coach Roman Hummel, ends his 8th season at the helm, the 1999 grad of Cascade High School, 226 wins, 71 losses as the Blazers move on at 29-11. We'll tell you more about their seeding and when their first round game will be when we find out, most likely tomorrow night after that game is made up there. Wilton and Iowa City Regina, the 2A game that did not get played tonight because of rain. And it's official. We'll have 2 area coverage teams for sure. North Lynn has got the win tonight over Iowa Mennonite, as the Lynx improve to 41-2. Coach Griffin Company move on 2-0 winners over Iowa Mennonite as they will play either Friday or Saturday down at Principal Park in Des Moines. So Coach Travis Griffith and the North Lynn Lynx on their way, as are the Beckman Blazers headed to the state tournament. As that wraps up our regular season coverage here of baseball. I want to thank Paul Glazer back in the studio. Congratulations to the Beckman Blazers again and the North Lynn Lynx, and a great effort by the Cascade Cougars tonight, who come up short 5-0 at the hands of the Beckman Blazers. Billy, thanks to you for your great help as always, and we'll see what the schedule allows here. We'll see what we have coming up here and what your schedule may be coming up later on this week. But thanks for all your great help throughout this busy softball and baseball season. It's been fun as always. Our 9th year now almost wrapped up.
Wow, that's 9 years. Woo. But yeah, it's just fun. I super enjoy spending my nights out at different ball diamonds and watching these kids compete, because there's nothing better than watching 15 to 18-year-old kids going out there and compete. That's just great for what they do and their communities to get behind them.
Absolutely. As the Beckman Blazers get the victory here tonight, as they win 5-0 over Cascade, they advance on their 18th state tournament since 1968. For my partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying have yourselves a great rest of your Tuesday night. Stay safe, everybody. So long for Manchester.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast. A chance of storms tonight. Some heavy rains possible down near 69. Hot and humid tomorrow. A chance of storms late. We'll look